What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, YouTube? How's everybody making out today? Hope everyone is doing well. You know, sometimes you get fooled. Sometimes you get fooled a little bit. And this might be the case. This might be one of those particular cases where I may have gotten fooled a little bit by the picture. And then you get it in hand and it's something different, you know what I mean? Basically it wasn't what I was expecting. I got excited too quick, I think. Sometimes you could get excited too quick, and I think that's what happened here in this case. With this GEC 39, this GEC 39. Let's see if I could focus this up a little bit. It's the Jig Brazilian Cherry. And I know that this is the Bever Tail. And I know a while ago they made a Bever Tail, a Jig Brazilian knife, GEC knife, in an easy open, I believe. I think it was like an easy open with the big, the blade, the nice spear blade, the big fat spear blade on it. I think Richter Knives has that piece. He's got this Brazilian jigged in this wood. He has this piece, but I think his is the easy open blade. And I think he's got the big spear, the big fat spear blade that come with it. I'm not sure if it was the easy open. It might have not been the easy open, but I know he had the big spear blade. It might have even been a blade delete. He did and kept the spear blade. I'm not sure, but I know he has this piece in this Brazilian. I mean, this wood is just some of the most beautiful, prettiest wood I have ever put my eyes on. As far as the jigging goes, it is some spectacular stuff. If you've ever seen this Brazilian jig before, it is absolutely stunning. And after seeing this and the beaver on the inlay, it's just so cool. I've always wanted one of these. And I think I jumped too quick because I'm not crazy about the blade. It's like a, I don't know what you would call it. It's a, I don't know what to call a blade. It's okay. And the size is not my, to my liking, so to speak. I mean, it's just a little too small. I think it's on that 15 pattern. It's just making it to where I like it. It's not a 14. I don't think it's a 14. But I think it's just making the 15 pattern, and it's just the smidge, just a smidge too small for my liking. I mean, I could get all 4 fingers on it. It's just still, I like a bigger knife with my GECs. I like them 77s, them big 77s. That's where I start getting the fizz, when I start getting into the 77 pattern. But other than that, I mean, the fit and finish is just outstanding on it. There's nothing much to really be said about it. I mean, you could see the fit and finish is just on point. Not a gap and nothing. There's nothing there. The action is just spectacular. Really snappy. Centering is beautifully centered. Dead centered. I mean, it's a good piece. I mean, if you're just going to throw this in a slip, I mean, a little slip, a smaller slip and go, then that's fine. But if you're going to do any kind of, this isn't meant for bigger chores, so to speak. This is one for lightweight chores. And shall I say cut and thread You know what I mean? This might be a thread cutter. I don't need my knife to cut thread, but you know, it's okay. And for what you pay, you know, for these guys, they're pretty expensive. You know what I mean? It's pretty expensive. But this will go in the collection. It will go in the collection, and you know, I will carry this. I will carry this from time to time. I don't think I'm going to carry it every day, and like I can't kick it out of my pocket. But you got this. I don't know what you call this blade. Well, is it a spade blade? It looks like a spade blade to me, don't it, guys? Is that a spade blade? I don't know. But yeah, it's a great. I mean, it's a nice piece. It's a nice piece of cutlery. Don't get me wrong. That jigging, you can see everything is the brass. It's constructed with the brass liner. Looks good against the wood here. The pins are brass. Looks good against the wood. This wood is just beautiful. I just wish it was a bigger piece. I wish it was one of those spear blades. This would have been fantastic if it was a bigger knife. And it was the spear blade, them big spear blades. Oh, they look fantastic, man. Those big spear blades. You guys know what I'm talking about. But it just threw me off. It wouldn't have been as bad if the size was a little bit bigger. I could have lived with the blade shape. And I know a lot of people aren't into the etch on the blade. That beaver tail, that don't bother me. This, I can't say I'm totally disappointed, but I can say I'm not really, you know, like I normally am, you know, jumping all around the place and like, oh God, look at this, oh, shaking, got the shakes and all that good stuff when that's, you know, when the good ones come through, you know. This is okay. This is, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even be scared to say I'd sell it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even be, it wouldn't even bother me to sell it off. You know what I mean? And if I didn't sell it, like I said, it'd stay in the collection and I'd carry it. And I would carry it. You can never have too many GECs. You know what I mean? You can never have too many GEC pieces. And just to check that Brazilian wood out every once in a while. Just think if this was a bigger piece with just bigger covers on it with all that Brazilian wood on it. But what would you call this blade shape? That's one I've never seen before. Never seen one like that before on any knives that I have. Take a look at the side, the thickness. I mean, it's going to cut for you. There's no doubt about that. It's going to cut. I mean, I felt, you know, it could use a touch-up. It's not screaming sharp. But right out of the box, it's going to cut. I don't know. Just seeing what you guys think. You know what I mean? Because I know yous are honest. Yous will give me your honest input on this, on these pieces. But, yeah, that's about it. You get the, at least I get a pin. I'll add that to my pin collection, and then, I'll put them all together and, put them together and hang it on the wall. The beaver tail. The good old beaver tail. I'm gonna see, maybe Richter will do a video on his beaver tail. I know he has one. The beaver tail, there's the beaver. There he is. But anyway, that's going to be it for my review on this 39 pattern jig Brazilian cherry. It's not bad. It's growing on me a little bit. I just wish it would, if it was bigger, it would be a winner. You know what I mean? I would overlook the blade. I could get around that blade if it was a little bit bigger. All right, you guys. It's Thursday morning here, just about 11 a.m. And it's a scorcher. The humidity is on. You guys be good, be well, be safe. Drop me a comment. And you stay well out there. Bye-bye.